Chris Warren.
Well, I'm always a subscriber to the man that bowls the most has the best shot, so I think I'd have to go with Warren because he's been bowling fairly well.
Okay, he goes with Chris Warren. The tournament leader has won the previous 3 weeks, so let's see if Warren can change that.
The way to start. And putting a little sag job on Bob Vespie with that shouting and cheering. Vespie, who was the top seed at the Showboat when he lost to Harry Sullins, 175 to 150. Now, here's his second shot to get that first title. He's only 23 years old, but good. I like his confidence.
I agree with you, Chris. As you see his style coming up here, Vespie is a very confident player. And look at this wrist action. Look at the position he gets in. Look at this right here, the bent elbow. And look at how he's in that good lock position, ready to pivot off that step. And watch him release that ball just about like a palm shot with no thumb in it. He has led 2 tournaments this year. He led in Las Vegas and lost to Sullins. He has a chance for his first title here today.
So now he shouts. P2 with a wireless microphone.
You see his position on the approach. Watch this inside-out swing. Just uncork the shot over the third arrow. Coast to coast. Snaps in. Now watch the head pin, the bird dog as they call it on the tour, come around and take out the 10. The game is on. Championship game.
I hit up on it. Hit up on it. Dang it.
Chris Warren is
mildly.
he's a tough guy to bowl against, Chris. He walks around like he's down and he won't get anything going, and all of a sudden he gets it going and he creeps up on you. So he's kind of lulling Vespie to sleep, but I don't think Vespie's paying any attention.
And he can lay on his own sag job about Vespie.
Interesting thing about Chris Warren, he charts the lanes. And what I mean about that, he'll say lane 27 is hooking more here at Mike Ducat's Cypress lanes, and he'll remember that the next year. 28's a little tighter, and I think it helps the player year after year to chart the lanes. Right now, he's in the final game of the tournament.
Remember, this is his 4th game of the afternoon. Trim and fit. 115 pounds, whereas his opponent weighs 170 on a 5'11" frame. Double, shooting in the third.
Uh-oh. 3-6-9. He was very proud of his spare-making ability in the 24-man finals. He told me he only missed 3 spares in 24 games with his devastating strike ball. That's why he's a tournament leader. Let's see if he can keep his spare-making string going.
Got him. Bob Vespie, 2 times in the championship round this year, had trouble in Las Vegas. He tells us what he needs to change things today.
Well, this time I'm going to try to be aggressive but keep my emotions at an even keel and think about every shot to shot, not as a game. I think if I make 10 good shots, I have nothing to worry about.
Leads by 7. To 410.
Well, he said he'd like to make 10 good shots. He's only made 2 through 4 frames as he leaves the 2-4-10, Chris. A very makeable split. Get the ball over to the left of the 2-pin, drive it over into the 10.
All right, it's an open frame for our tournament leader, Bob Vespie from Plantation, Florida. Our hosts, father and son, Dad Darrell Duquette and Mike Duquette.
Mike, one of the brilliant young proprietors in the country, and they'll also be our host for the PBA National Championship later on ABC TV.
That's got a nice break, hitting only the 2.
Starting to break early.
Chris Warren just has kind of been up and down, in and around, throwing strikes as he always wants them. As you look at the automatic pin setter, there's actually 21 pins in the machine. They're cycling the 9 that he knocked down on that time into the machine, and they're 10 ready to go.
Okay. Bo, you mentioned the PBA National in Toledo later on. It now is a $300,000 tournament, and it will be the Bud Light event. And that matches the Firestone total of $300,000.
Like to see that money climbing as we have a very tight match here, Chris. Nobody's really taken command. 7-pin lead by Warren, who's made 4 marks through 4 frames. 5th frame.
Okay.
Big trouble. This is the hardest split or common split I think we have in all of bowling. The 4, 6, 7, 10. People have a tendency to call it double pinochle. He has a couple of options. I think the easiest way to make it is get the ball over here in the 6-10 zone and try to bounce one of them across. You see the ball cutting through the center. He's going for the 4-7 to try to bounce it out.
Living by 4, 6, 10, and first time grimness on his face. This is his 4th game. Now the tournament leader. Leading by 10. He's coming off an open frame. 5th frame now.
Yes, baby. Here. Come on. Make some good shots. Make some good ones.
Great shot in the 5th frame as he leads by 10. Vespie, who plays as much hook as any of the young players out here. He's a Southern regional player, and he credits Harry O'Neill, for the regional director, for a lot of his expertise. He's starting here. He'll slide way over here, be right around this angle. Watch the tremendous hook. He could extend his lead to 20.
Yes, baby.
There is Mindy, mother of Michael Anthony. His mom is Linda, who's watching with interest.
First time all day that anybody's pushed Chris Warren. Let's see how he reacts. 6th frame.
Dang it. What do you do? Stay there.
Despite all that power, Chris Warren had a great year in 1990 and only missed cashing in 1 tournament in the Winter Tour of 1991. So he's a very versatile player, and that means make those spares.
Who just joined us, Chris Warren defeated Greg Thomas, Harry Sullivan, Mark Thayer.
About what you're doing. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Which he did not do.
Very warm in here, very humid. And what happens to the oil or lubrication on the lane when it's real hot is that the oil has a tendency to actually get thicker, and he's not getting quite the hook he needs, as you see Vespie drying his hand. Very important to get that good feel on the ball. Tough spare for Chris Warren.